Hi, my dear students. Happy New Year to all of you. Let the new year bring all the happiness and health to you and your family. So, once again, Happy New Year, Fishers, from your teacher. Now, a very good morning to all of you and welcome back to our session. So, we are coming to the end of the chapter perimeter and area. We have only one more exercise to cover from this chapter, that is the last exercise 11.4. This is regarding the application of whatever we have studied. So what all things we have studied: perimeter of rectangle, square, parallelogram, triangle, circle, area, then area also of these figures. So the application of these concept we are doing in this exercise 11.4. So we can solve some questions from this exercise. Now before solving, let me go through the units. You know already units, isn't it? So let me refresh the concept of units. That is, 1 centimeter is equal to how many millimeter? 10 millimeter. Similarly, 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. Then 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. These are the normal units. Now, when it is in the case of, we are studying that area, we are expressing in square units, isn't it? So, when it is 1 centimeter square, what it will be? 1 centimeter square means multiplying 1 centimeter 2 times, that is 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter, isn't it? So 10 into 10, what you will have? 100 millimeter square. So we have 1 centimeter square is equal to 100 millimeter square. Similarly, 1 meter square is equal to 10,000 centimeter square. Now 1 hectare is equal to 10,000 meter square. What is hectare means? A square of side 100 meter has an area of 1 hectare. That is, the area of a square whose one side is 100 meter is expressed as hectare. So 1 hectare is 10,000 meter square. Now 1000 centimeter square is 1 lakh millimeter square. Now these are the conversion of larger units to smaller units. Now if the conversion is from smaller to larger, that is meter square to hectare and all, how will say same procedure you will divide, that is 1 meter square is equal to 1 by 10,000 hectare. So in the reverse order. So in the question, according to the question what is asked, you have to convert. Now we can discuss the first question. The first question is, a garden is 90 meter long and 75 meter broad. A path 5 meter wide is to be built outside and around it. Find the area of the path and also find the area of the garden in the hectare. So what is given? The length and breadth of the garden is given. So imagine this is the garden. What is the length? 90 meter long and 75 meter broad. Now a path 5 meter. So 5 meter widened path is constructed around it, outside it. Now the question is, what is the area of the path? That means you have to find this shaded region. Also, that area of this garden, we know we are finding the area of the garden, that you have to express in hectare. So first we will find the area of the garden. We can find the area of the garden because the garden, it is a rectangle shape, isn't it? And its length and breadth is given. So we can directly find the area. What is the area of rectangle? If length and breadth is given, what is the area? Length into breadth. So length is given as 90 meter, breadth is given as 75 meter. So both are given in the same unit. So area of the garden is length into breadth. That is 90 meter into 75 meter, you will get 6,750 meter square. So this is the area of the garden alone. Path is not included. Now we can consider the garden along with the path. Path. That is, this much distance is 90 meter. So if I add this distance and this distance, what will be the length of the garden with path? This width is 5 centimeter and this width is 5 centimeter. So what will be the total width? 90 is, this much is 90, then 90 plus 5 plus 5. What is it? So the length of the garden including path will be 90 plus 5 plus 5, 100 meter. Similarly, breadth also. This much distance is 75. Now this width is 5. Here also 5. So the total breadth will be what? 75 plus 5 plus 5, 85 meters. So including the path we got length and breadth. So area of the garden including path will be what? Same, the L into B itself, that is 100 plus 100 into 85 meter. You understood how you are getting that 185? That means the length of the width of the path from both the sides we are adding, not only one side, from both the sides. That is 100 meter into 85 meter, you are getting 8500 meter square. Now how will you find the path alone? Area of the path alone means from the larger area subtracting the smaller area, you will get this remaining area. So subtracting 8500 minus 6050, you are getting 1750 meter square. This is the area of the path. Now one more question is there. What is that? Find the area of the garden in hectare. What is the area of the garden? Area of the garden is 6750 in meter square. Now this meter square you have to convert it into hectare. So hectare means 1 by 10,000. So 6750 divided by 10,000, you will get. So you will get 0.675 hectare. So meter square converting to hectare, you will get 0.675 hectare. Now next question. Pragya wrapped a cord around a circular pipe of radius 4 cm and cut off the length required of the cord. Then she wrapped it around a square box of side 4 cm. Did she have any cord left? That means around a circular pipe, she rounded a cord wire, and what is required for wrapping around that circular, circular shape, she cut out. The same length she wrapped around a square shape also. The question is the same amount of cord is required or any cord is left? That means the cord required for wrapping this circle, she'll cut it out from the piece. Then with that piece, she wrapped the square box. Now any cord is left or not? That is the question. So how we'll find out? We have to find the circumference or the perimeter, boundary distance of both the figures. If we find, we can see if what is longer, then we can say the cord will be left or not. So here for the circular pipe, radius is given. So what is the circumference of the circular? 2 pi r. So here radius is given 4 cm. So we can find the boundary distance. So giving 2 pi r, 2 into 3.14 into r is 4. You get 25.12 centimeters. So the cord required for wrapping around the circle is how much? 25.12 centimeter. That much is required for wrapping around the circle. Now what is required around this square? The side of the square is what? 4 centimeter. So what is the perimeter of the square? 4 into side. So 4 into side means 4 into 4, 16 centimeter. So 16 centimeter of cord is only required for wrapping around the square, whereas for wrapping around the circle 25.12 is required. So there will be remaining cord. How much will be remaining? How will find? 25.12 minus 16 centimeter, you will get 9.12 centimeter. So 9.12 centimeter of length of cord will be left if we are using that for wrapping the square. So more cord is required for circle. Next question. In the following figure, find the area of the shaded portion. So first look what is given in the figure. It's a rectangle, then two triangles are here, and we have to find the area of this shaded portion. This shaded portion is not having any shape. We don't know. We didn't study this shape, isn't it? So we don't know the perimeter of this shape. So the only thing we know is we know the perimeter of this rectangle. Then we know the area, isn't it? So we know the area of this rectangle, we know. Then we know the area, how to find the area of the triangle. So what we know, we can apply and find the unknown here. So for that, what we have to do? We have to first find the area of this larger rectangle. The whole area first we will find. Then if we find the area of this triangle and this triangle, and if we subtract from the area of the rectangle, we will get the area of remaining portion. So let us see the sides of the rectangle. Here it is 18 centimeter. This side is 10 centimeter. Similarly, here it is what? 4 here, 6 here. So total you have 4 plus 6, 10 centimeter. Here you have 10, here you have 8, also here 18 centimeter. So this is a rectangle. Here 18 centimeter, here 18 centimeter, here 10 centimeter, here 10 centimeter. So this is a rectangle. So first finding the area of the rectangle, length into breadth. What do you have? Area of the rectangle, length into breadth is 18 into 10. 6 centimeter plus 4 centimeter is 10. So 18 into 10 centimeter, you have 180 centimeter square. So the that whole area is how much? 180 centimeter. Now we can see the triangles. This triangle, let us see the altitude and base. This is the base, isn't it? This base is 6 centimeter and this is how much? 10. You know this angle will be what? 90 degree, because it's a rectangle. So its angles are 90 degrees. So this is a right angle. So this side will be the altitude. So 10 centimeter, this is, we can take it as altitude, and this 6 centimeter we can take as what? Base. So there we can find the area of this triangle. Similarly here also this angle will be 90 degrees. So taking this as altitude and this as base, 10 into 8. So area of the triangle, area of the right triangle, half BH. Half into 6 into 10, you are getting 30 centimeter. Now the other triangle, area of right triangle, half BH, half into 8 into 10, 40 centimeter. So the two right triangles area you got 30 centimeter and 40 centimeter, and the whole area, the whole is a what? A rectangle, and that is 180 centimeter. Now if I subtract these two right triangles from the 180, I will get the remaining area. So 180 minus 70, that means 30 plus 40 is what? 70. Adding two right triangles, 30 plus 40 is 70. So mind subtracting what? 110 centimeter square. So the area of this figure is 110 centimeter square. A similar question again, finding the area of this triangle. This is this shaded portion is a triangle, so we can directly find, but when we see the sides of the triangles are not given, so how can we find? So the option is, what is this figure? Is it a rectangle or a square? We can see here 10, here 10. So the total is 20 centimeter. Here also 20 centimeter. Here 10 centimeter. Then here also 10 centimeter. So 20. So that means it's a square. Now this larger one is a square, and if we find the this area of this triangle and this triangle, and if we add all these areas of triangle and subtract from the area of square, we will get the area of this triangle. Now let us see the sides of the triangles. Considering this triangle, here the base is 10, here the altitude is 10. You know, in a square all the angles are 90 degrees, so it will be all right triangles. So here 10, here 10. So you got the altitude, base and height of this triangle. Now considering this triangle, this side is 20 because it's a square. If here it is 20, here also 20. Now here also 10. So 20, 10. Now here this side is 20, here 10. So you got all the sides. Now finding the area. Area of the square, all the side is how much? 20. So a square's area is side into side, that is 20 into 20, you have 400 centimeter square. Now area finding the three triangles. First triangle, half BH, half into 10 into 10, 50 centimeter square. Now triangle 2, half BH, 10 into 20, half into 10 into 20, 100 centimeter square. Again the same dimension, half BH, half 10 into 20, 100. So you are getting three triangles area as 100, 150. So total here it is 250. Now the total area is 400. Subtracting 400 minus 250, the area of the shaded portion is 150 centimeter square. So here you don't know how to find the area of the shaded portion. So the other shapes we know, so we applied the concept what we know. In this way you have to solve the sorry. In this way you have to apply the solution and find out the solution. Maybe all the dimensions will not be given. So what we know maybe is like this. So we have to apply it. So that's all for today. Now some more questions from the exercise are remaining that we will solve in the next class. Copy down the notes given and attend the test paper. We'll meet with the rest problems, and that will be the last session of the class in next video. Thank you.